And Commissioner Covington, how do you vote?
Open session.
The motion is to go wins in closed session.
All right, we will proceed in closed session. Thank you.
Is there a reason for the closed session pursuant to Section D on page 13 of the procedural rules?
I'm going to tell you because we have very open, lengthy, deep conversations about the situation, and they're not. They are between all of us. And just to make clear for the record, because maybe after 16 of these, out of however many sworn firefighters we have, maybe I'm running a little thin here. But the reality of it is,
Madam President, this is my livelihood and my job, and I would appreciate some sincere respect right now.
I'm not disrespecting you, sir. You've been a member of the department for 2 years. And I'm not disrespecting you. I've sat here all afternoon listening to the evidence for and against you about this. So I'm not going to take any kind of insult or what have you. And for the record, and all the people who are listening that support you, we are not compensated for this job. This is not something that is making any of us wealthy. It's not something any of us enjoy doing. I have considered many of the comments of your friends and whoever to be really insulting. And you want to know why people aren't in public service? That's why. So I'm just going to say it now. And so that has nothing to do with the facts of your case. But all those who appear, it's always the same people. I now recognize their voices. I know who they are when they call in, and they're not doing you any service in terms of whether you're vaccinated or not vaccinated. We are obliged to follow the law, and the law is the health order. The law is from DHR. And the law is not the law, but the rule is from the chief of the department. And you can choose to accept that, not accept it, whatever you want to do. But I am growing weary of being insulted by doing the best I possibly can as a volunteer. And there are a bunch of fire departments across the United States, across California, adjacent to where you live, that will hire people and test them and not require that they be vaccinated. And it's interesting that no one wants to go work there. And I know exactly why, and you know exactly why. And you don't need to say anything else because it won't do you, it won't help you. That's all I have to say. Okay.
Is there a delineated reason for closed session? That's all I was looking for in terms of what it says on Section D.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Ms. Gibson.
Of the procedural rules, there has to be a reason for the closed session. It says third party.
Commissioner, I can chime in here. The closed session was authorized by the agenda under the Brown Act and the Sunshine Ordinance, and that's the basis for the closed session. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the answer.
Thank you, Mr. Russi. Do we need any vote or no?
No, we are voted to go into closed session 3-1.
Excellent. Okay. We'll go into closed
Okay,
session.
I'll move everybody out that doesn't belong into.
Does that mean I'm going to leave?
Yeah, and I'll bring you back in when we're done. I'll put you out.
Thank you, Madam Court Reporter.
You're welcome. Okay.
You now I need to put us into closed session.